So last time ended up being a whole lot of back and forth and back and forth. Had to go to what I remember was going back to the center to find Satan, then go back to the tower in the castle to actually get in there and go through the huge dungeon that castle. And then it turns out the final boss is a pain. But hopefully I did some research. Did plans have been made, and hopefully things will go a little bit better this time around. Let's see, was it this one? No, it was this one. Okay. Yeah. But part of what really sucked was that I didn't save after getting Satan or any of that. So that means I had to go through all of that all over again, which sucks, but along the way I was able to get a couple of demons that will do me some good. Naturally, I use cheat codes to get them quickly because figure not like as I believe I mentioned this last time, but there is a resource that can show you what you need to create certain demons. But as far as I can tell, there is no resource for knowing where those demons are, so you can get them. So you can make what you need. So I just used cheat codes to just make whatever I needed quickly, because spending that much time doing that, just no. But since we're going through this again, I did make mention that there was a bonus boss in here, and you know what? I feel like showing that off now. It is a side trip, but I guess it's not that much of a side trip, and I do have the map of this castle right here in front of me. So getting there and back shouldn't take too long. Okay, so do I have 9? I have... Okay, I can... If I wanted to recruit a couple things, I could, although I did sell off all of my magic stones to get inventory space. So if anything, if anyone wants those, they're gonna be out of luck. Yeah, I was at 999. I was at 999 last time too. Hello, Helicard. Okay. I know better than to fight you. One on the left. Okay. Good up. Alright, so... Okay. You know what? I'll talk to you. Okay. Darn. Oh well. Volvo! That was one I hadn't seen before. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, apparently I do still have some of those? Oh. I guess I thought I sold all of them. I guess I didn't. Oh. And you gave me one of them back. Okay, maybe amulet? What is that? Amulet eliminates... Oh, eliminates all damage from damaged floors on the current floor. That's neat. So apparently I must have gotten a couple magic stones while I was traveling, I guess. Okay. So, going forward is where leads to the end. Eventually. But this way will lead me to the bonus boss, if I'm reading the map correctly. I got a... I hadn't fought you before because, yeah. Nothing I fought in here before counted. I remember you being good, really good. I had you once before. And yeah, that was just the one I had. Fine. That binding weapon does so much good. It's amazing. Let's see. Your dark neutral. Pretty good attack power. Neutral chaos. That's a no from you. Let's see if I can recruit you. Yes. I don't know if that comes from them being dark aligned or what. That they just still say no. Probably should have just said yes, but... Loki. Right. That was a lot of experience I got there. What level is Loki by chance? Once I actually see you on this list. There you are. 49. Must have been something else. Alright, where was I? Actually, no, I'm not. This isn't the right way. This is not the right way. I took the wrong set of stairs. I have to go this way. Here we are. Alright, I'm going to save state here because I don't know how tough this is going to be. Hello, Beelzebub. Who goes there? Who dares enter the hall of the great Mao Beelzebub uninvited? You're Emwiz. What are you doing here? Have you come to be killed by Lord Lucifer? No, you aren't worthy of being dispatched by Lord Lucifer himself. I'll kill you all myself. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting you to look like. Though I still have the other weapon. I feel like I should have equipped Hiroko with that, because I don't think status ailments is going to work very well on you. I think that was an insta-kill move, I think. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to be working very well. Was that a kill or was that just an unsummon? That was an unsummon, okay. Paralyzed, great. Okay, that's on a rampage, which is fine. Critical strike. That's panic, panic, panic. Except it didn't actually. Oh, never mind. There we go. We'll find out. What? You have that. Might as well make use of it. Nice. Oh, of course. That was worthwhile. Tetraja? What is that? Protective barrier. Oh, right. Protective barrier against insta kills, which doesn't do a darn thing against the final boss. To think I would be the one to end up being killed. It would seem I underestimated you. Well, there's some extra levels. Always nice. Nah, he didn't drop anything. Alright, just go back the way I came. Well, you know what, the extra levels is nice. What level am I right now? 64. Very good. Was it this way? Yes, it was this way. Right, Volvo. What's up? You are chaos. Never mind. Okay, so stop before the door. At least these guys aren't that hard to deal with. I will have to switch out Hiroko's weapon before the Lucifer fight, just because that stupid charm move. I don't want Hiroko automatically hitting everyone. And I'm kind of wishing I had grabbed another demon. I guess that's why I was half-heartedly trying to grab another demon to replace Orochi for the main group, because Orochi does damage to automatically hits everybody, which kind of sucks when he's charmed. What's the stats on you? You're dark neutral. I'm gonna try. You can do nothing to me. Against Lucifer? Yes. Otherwise, not really. Hello, yokels. Nah. Yes. I said yeah. Fine. Okay, so go up this way. Okay, you're chaos. That's a big no. I think the Volvo was chaos too. Okay. So, okay. All right, which pit do I need to go into again? It was this one. Yes. Yes. Go south from here. Quick little spirally staircase here. And you're Lucifuge. I'm in charge of organizing many of Master Lucifer's affairs. The creation of Mako is just one such a responsibility of mine. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, what power! I must inform Master Lucifer at once. Okay. Switch Roko's weapon. I'm a little surprised I still have this. I thought I sold that a long time ago. Having Yamato be in the party when he ends up being charmed will suck, but the 3 monsters that I have in reserve, I want to keep in reserve. I want to save them for the final fight, for reasons that I will explain in due time. You finally come to face me, Satan. Down from your lofty place in heaven to judge and destroy Mal Lucifer, eh? But is it alright for one so holy and pure as yourself to be aiding those sinful humans over there? A fallen angel such as yourself has no right to talk to me like that. What do you think you're doing? Do you dare defy God's will? If God's will is to obliterate everything on the face of the earth and repopulate it with humans that are no more than brainwashed, mindless sheep, then yes, I have no intention of obeying. Satan, Emwiz, I know that no matter what I say, there is nothing I can do to change your minds. The time for talk is over. Let me prove to you that the only reason that you've survived this far is because I've permitted it. A, this is not the final fight, and B, this is not by accident. Good so in the last stream, we made it this far, made it to the fight beyond, and got roadblocked. Hopefully I have the means of getting past that roadblock now, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Nice. Yeah, stupid dodging. I guess I kind of did stumble into it because I didn't know what was coming at the time. Yeah. I didn't know what the final fight was going to be like, or so. Good. And there's the charm. Charm for everyone. Right, you can heal. That's a thing. Death Blow is proven to be really good. course, nothing else I have seems to be able to hit, which sucks. Kind of makes me wonder I'm bothering to heal them, but... yeah, freezing, whatever. I might as well just straight up use my magic, because I know this fight gives me max experience like last time, like the Beelzebub fight did. As such, that'll give me a full heal. I guess. Skills. Although you... that's a defense buff, I remember. Might as well at least do some good there. At least that death blow is guaranteed to do good damage. Nice! Critical hits on the death blow on that move is really good. Dodged it. Oroco froze over. Not sure if the damage that the defense debuff is really making that much of a difference, but nice. I'm just gonna be safe here. And yeah, that's not going to do much. If they're not going to be able to hit, might as well just have them defend. Shimmered with the... yep, there's the charm. Lovely. Thankfully, the charmed attacks don't really seem to be doing too much to me. It makes me kind of glad I don't have attack buffs right now. Oh, panic, right. Fun. Come on. Die, you. Of course, you can heal. But that wasn't the big healing that I've got. So I don't think that actually did a heck of a lot. Oh, jeez. No, I'm not gonna do the death blow while I can't, Okay, the charm wore off on everyone. Good. I'll just do a regular attack with you. Don't want to risk you dying. So when I hit with everything, looks like it's good for about 400-ish damage per round. That's pretty good. Boom! Down you go. Yep, that's another max XP gain. Oh, I only gained 3 levels from that. I'll put all of the strength. Try to make you more likely to actually hit if I have you attacking. Mahajongad. Should I be concerned that you're still learning spells at this point? Looks like it's electrical damage. Not that I care. With my death, there will be nothing to stop your plans. You must be happy, Satan. As for you, MWiz, you will soon see just how mistaken you are. Witness the results of your actions. And never forget that what happens will be your fault. All right, yeah, I think that was a big worm thing, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. This thing showed up and pretty much destroyed everything. If we let this continue, Eden is going to be destroyed. Let's hurry back. One quick teleport later. This is the control room. It is one part of the Ark, just like Eden. All the systems in the Ark are managed from here. I think we should leave. No, there's no time to explain. The Kuzu Ryu has started to destroy Millennium. Let's blast off the Ark and get out of here. And away. None too soon, either. Surprised, eh? We are now in orbit high above Millennium. The Ark has escaped the grasp of your mother planet. Those that ride it are the chosen few who will live in the new world. And there's one more very important function of the Ark: to bring about a true cataclysmic destruction, to pave the way for the world's rebirth. The erase function. This erase is in the form of a huge energy weapon, the Megiddo Ark. Bathed in the holy light of the Megiddo Ark, all living things on the earth will wither and die like a weed exposed to a burning flame. Humanity has committed uncountable grave sins against God, and because of that, the earth has fallen into ruin. Even if those remaining tried to rebuild and live on, with the knowledge Lucifer gave them, they would only repeat their sins. That's why we chose a handful of superior humans that understand the truth and are willing to forsake their knowledge for God, so that a true utopia can be built. The Megiddo Ark will erase all others from the face of the earth, as if they had never been. Am I happy that I caused this much destruction? Not really, but that's the decisions I made. Because goodness knows, I didn't know what the end game was going to be for each path, so, or what decisions I would have to make in order to go onto those paths. I found myself on the law path early, and I decided not to mess with it. This is the judgment that I shall exact, as was ordered to me by the Lord God himself. All those not among the chosen must be judged for their sins and retribution enacted. The time has come. Let us fire the Megiddo Ark and erase wickedness from the earth. The Megidoric is activated, and the erasure begins. One would think that, I would, be fighting Satan and trying to prevent this, but no, not this time. It is done. The erasure is complete. Well done, Satan! Take MeleeWizard with thee, and come into my countenance. Yep. Okay, time to do some party rearranging. I saved these three in the back for this specific fight. And it all revolves around one specific move. One that Dominion had. Divine Retribution. Divine Retribution hits an enemy for a quarter of its health. I'm sure you can imagine why I would want a move like that. Especially considering how much health this final boss has. I also bought a good bit more revive items, because this guy can, just insta-kill someone without a second thought. And I think on my last attempt I actually ran out. I got plenty of orbs, so I'll just get you back to full health now. Yep, so Dominion, Ragwell, and Metatron all have that Divine Retribution. And I'm going to be spamming it as much as I can. And hopefully that will get the job done. That plus Satan's Death Blow move. So I want to say Metatron has that move too, so he'll still be of some use even when he runs out of MP. I'll have to see what Ragwell has. Praise my name, witness bathed in the glory of my countenance. Praise my name. O MeleeWizard, O Hiroko, both of thee hast done magnificently. I welcome thee into my countenance. Thou art truly worthy saviors. And Satan, thou hast done well in exacting my divine judgment unto the world. The light of Megiddo has cleansed the earth of all its life, and paved the way for the glory of a world filled with my thralls. O Lord, my judgment is not yet complete. It was a fake god. This is the real thing. There is one more not amongst the chosen that must be judged. One that has committed the grave sin of genocide. Yes, Lord, the one I must now judge is the one highest God, my creator. You. Satan, my chosen judge and enactor of retribution, dost thou dare even think of going so far as to judge thy creator? Insolent worm! Feel the wrath of my divine lightning and plummet into the bowels of hell, burning in its unending flames. Demons, evil humans who hath sold thy souls to demons. Okay. You just keep doing that. Just divine retribution across the board. Alright, yep, death blow is a thing you've got. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep using that for as long... Well, I guess I only have one more round of it, but... 6 of those should do me a heck of a lot of good. Let's hope. And yeah, so much for Hiroko being able to hit. Alright. Plinpa? What is that? Might as well see what... I didn't even look to see what else these guys can do. Inflicts panic status. Probably won't do much, but I'll try it anyway. Yeah, there's not much else you can do here. At least I have another consistent source of damage. That's always good. And that's Ragwell down, but that's fine. He wasn't contributing anything at this point anyway. But I will still summon things and revive when I can. Just so I still have bodies. Yeah, it does feel weird, and normally I wouldn't even bother, but it seems to be the only consistent way of doing damage here, just because this guy's evasion is so high. It's not doing as much damage as Satan is, but, you know, it's still consistent damage. And any sort of consistent damage is a very nice thing right now. Yeah, sure. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. And that's Hiroko down. Okay. But that's actually good. Because Hiroko, that I can revive Hiroko, and I won't have to worry about summoning, constantly resummoning monsters. Because if what I read was correct, that insta-kill always targets the one with the lowest intelligence score, and apparently that's Hiroko right now. So that means I've got a consistent setup right now. Now it's just a matter of hoping that all those divine retributions I did a good, knocked off enough of your health that I can finish you off. But like I said, I did buy a lot more revive items, so my survivability is a heck of a lot better than it was last time I was here. Plus, with all these orbs I've got lying around, healing is a complete non-issue. I'm sure why I'm bothering. I don't think it is. I think this is just the one fight. I can only, as rough as this one phase is, I can only imagine if there was another phase after this. Darn. Sure. Nice. And having buffs doesn't do much good because he can just nullify them anyway. Having the extra source of the death blow move was just a little unexpected benefit of having the extra divine retribution online. at this point, this is really all I can do here. Although, if I use that, should give you enough MP to use the Divine Retribution again, shouldn't it? It's a shame I didn't buy more of those, but I still have the one, and that could do a lot of work here. And Hiroko's dead. Oh, that was Amaterasu that died. Ooh, okay. You know what? You do that. Yeah, as far as I know, that one item is the only item I know of that restores MP, and it doesn't even restore that much. I think it's like, from the looks of it, it's like 10% maybe. Did you have... Yes. Well, I already revived Amaterasu anyway. Alright, I think I've got the healing, targeting, Metatron right now? Yes, I did. Okay. And Hiroko died, but Amaterasu's back up, so that's fine. Nice. Yeah, Metatron will survive. Oh, Hiroko got the healing off first, anyway. Strike, yeah. Yeah. And there, down goes Amaterasu. Just keep using the death blows. Eventually, you will die. It's just a matter of how long it takes. And battle stance, free turn. Nice. Healing costs 8, and I have a good bit. And there's the voice, and Hiroko's dead. Orb, have you revive. Tempted to send Dominion back just to save myself a bit of menuing. Stance, return. Divine Retribution works on anything. It's just this thing has so much health that anything, even Divine Retribution just straight up does a quarter of your health. And one of the walkthroughs I looked at specifically said, bring a bunch of them. Or at least that such a thing was a very good idea. And this was pretty much... These three that I had were pretty much my best options for it. Because they could at least use it twice. All the other options available to me could have only used it once. So, having used it 7 times, I don't know how much damage that did overall, but you know, I'm sure it did a lot. It did some good. Plus, all the reviving that I have on hand, it's just a battle of attrition at this point. Between Amaterasu, Dominion has some reviving, plus all the reviving items that I have on hand, more so than I did the first time I was here. I think it was like 17k. Yeah, exactly. Goodness knows this guy's stats are all like maxed out, including his evasion, which is why I'm not having Amaterasu or Dominion attack, because there's no point, because they're not going to hit. Finding out that this Death Blow move is an auto hit was a very happy accident that I came across. Which is why I'm spamming the heck out of it. So my thought is Just multiply that by 0.75 about 6 times over, and you'll probably have an idea of how much health he had at that point. I don't know why I'm bothering to heal Dominion, but... Oh, dang. Metatron dodged it. Nice. And Beer, I've been doing at least a couple hundred damage per round. Doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah, it adds up. It really does. Yeah, Minotaur definitely survives that. I'm gonna have to start using orbs in a moment. Nice. I'm just hoping that that battle stance move isn't healing him, because if it is, I'm in I don't know if there is a way to actually beat him if that's the case. Ton of orbs. I need to start using them. Kinda wish I knew how much health he had left. Your last healing spell, at least. Strike. Nice. Just waiting for that magical I just beat this guy noise. Gotcha! Whew, okay. To be judged and punished by mine own creations. Thou hast refused my extended hand of salvation. Without me to guide thee, dost thou truly think thou wilt be able to find thy path? But remember this, humanity is not strong enough to live without one to cling to or rely on. As long as people continue to seek my salvation, the will of the universe will recreate me again and again and again. Hey, it's over. Everything is done. I am a servant of God. But now that God is no more, I no longer have a purpose or place to go. But you two do. Go. Go to Eden. Or what's left of it. Oh, really? Okay. MWiz, Hiroko. The residents of Eden are waiting for you. Go to them. My job is done here. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just, cutscenes. There is no future for me. I return to the soil from which I was created. Farewell, MWiz, our true savior. Farewell, Hiroko, our new holy mother. MWiz, we need to go. For Satan. For Zayn. We need to go and build a new ideal world from what is left. Because yes, all the people that are left on Earth are gone. Whew. Yeah, that last boss fight was a thing. And that's pretty much the only way you can go about it, because regular attacks are unreliable at best. Unless you've like maxed out your agility or something, you're not really going to be hitting him that often. Wait, why is it showing us blasting off again? You know, Team Rocket style? Unless it's supposed to be a flashback or something of something that just happened a moment ago. Yeah, it's like, why is it showing us stuff we had just seen already? If it was something farther back in the game, it would be one thing, but actually, no, it's showing events going backwards. Because that was Zane and Ball combining to form Satan. So now here's the wonder of how detailed and how much of this is going to be shown. Because these cutscenes are a little slow. And that's Lucifer. Yep. When he first sent us off on when he summoned us to the castle and then quickly ejected us from it and said, hey, get powerful, come back, and maybe we can work together, except that didn't exactly happen. Alright, and this was after we beat the false god that the 3 other archangels had kind of made for themselves. Speaking of which. Alright, from this point, let's see how much I actually remember. There's Amaterasu. One of the ones we rescued from the cave, and I believe that gate let me be able to fusion them in the first place, which was nice. So I think actually getting Amaterasu was just kind of fluke chance that I just had the right pieces. I recognize you, but I forget from where. Alright, this was us being accused of being the false savior, I think. And the recurring bad guy from the early game. And that's the Archbishop or whatever from the control room in the center. And that one guy that I was trying to make the portal to the Abyss, which didn't work out for him. And yeah, we're definitely back in Valhalla now. That was the lady in the mansion that ended up getting eaten by Abaddon with the rest of Valhalla. And there's Steven. And there was my trainer. Way back at the start. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much Stephen Hawking, yeah. That I don't recognize. Unless that was back when I was naming people. Or not naming people, letting them just be the default names, I guess. Yeah, I think that was... That's what that was, I think. Who is that? I don't recognize you. Unless it was someone that I would have come across on another path or something. Kinda, sorta, yeah. Okay, then. Well, that was interesting. Really, I think my main issue with this game was the lack of direction that it went into. That having to rely on walkthroughs to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do at certain points was kind of annoying. The fortune teller did help, but sometimes you need extra details as to what exactly you're supposed to do when you get to some of these places. But other than that, it was fine. I'm not exactly the most used to these kinds of games, these kind of dungeon crawlers. I think before these two Shin Megami Tensei games, I think the only other dungeon crawlers I had ever played were Swords and Serpents and the Game Boy Advance version of Dungeons & Dragons Eye of the Beholder. So these sorts of games aren't really the things I have the most experience in, so maybe that's factoring into my experience a bit. Shin Megami Tensei 3 is on the table. And given that the HD remake came out recently, I'm feeling inclined to get that version, because I want to say the original version was for the PS2. And I would be actually buying the game either which way. So I'm thinking maybe going for the HD version and see if that's... Because if I'm going to buy one, might as well get the fancy one, right? And... yeah, that's that. It's just cycling back to the title screen. So, that was Shin Megami Tensei 2. We do have one other piece of business, but there is something I wanted. I do have a bonus game planned. And, I have enough time. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I did not set up my preset for the stream title, though. So I'm going to have to do that manually.